Good afternoon. This is Bob Miley with your Savannah Fire Union. We're introducing part of our 2018 communications plan to make sure that we're as most up to date with informing our members to what's going on. In addition to the Facebook message board, website, email blasts, and reverse text, we're going to try and reach out with some 3-minute videos or less to make sure that our members have as much communication with regard to what's going on with their union and their future as possible. With that said, we're at one of the most critical points in our union's history, as well as our departments. I'm on modified duty right now since I broke my foot at a call. But with that said, per the city manager, my job is to address the pay scale and pay plan so that our members ensure that we can hopefully modify some of the inequity going on with regard to pay in our future. I'm not doing that alone. We've incorporated the international to help make sure we have the most comprehensive pay plan that addresses what other departments similar size and force are doing, as well as commensurate with the work we perform here in Savannah. We also are addressing the IAFF fire-based EMS integration plan. We've been authorized per the city manager to make sure that we have access to all GIS data, run times, dispatch, call volume, location, and data to create a comprehensive plan that will address EMS introduction into the Savannah Fire and Emergency Services Department. A lot of you may say we don't want to get involved with EMS. Not everybody wants to move in that direction, but I hate to say it, it's coming whether we like it or not. And being an integral part of the process will ensure that a vendor or consultant doesn't create an unfair or disenfranchised environment for us to work in, so that our voice is part of the building blocks for the future of EMS integration. Lastly, we have fire fees on the horizon. Fire fees is aimed at ensuring that Savannah Fire has quality operational funding that doesn't draw as much from the general fund of the city of Savannah. Now, with the introduction of this fire fee, there will also be a millage rollback for our residents to receive a reduction in their tax base. What it will do, though, is charge a fee for a lot of the businesses, universities, nonprofits in the city of Savannah that have received our services and not paid for it to offset the service we provide. Now, with that said, the city manager has not shied away from the fact that if fire fees do not go through, layoffs are not off the table for Savannah Fire, as our current staffing and service delivery is of a very high nature. It's achieved nationwide admiration with regard to our ISO and accreditation, but he does not feel that he can continue to make the same investment in the fire service, especially without us running EMS. Well, we've come up with a way through the International to address that. We will ensure that the elected officials have the opportunity, November 18th, to attend a Fire Ops 101. Please go to the IAFF.org and search out Fire Ops to see what other events have looked like nationwide. One of the best times to ensure that the elected actually understand what it is we do when we don bunker gear. They'll wear it themselves. They'll go into certain scenarios. Live fire suppression on Division 2 with hose deployment, a truck company operations, a crash victim extrication, and an EMS scenario. We need them to understand what it is our job entails, not just the non-fire-based work that we do as well. So with that said, we need to ensure not only that the members of council and decision makers understand why fire fees is important as we continue to grow and needs for our service go up in non-traditional areas such as EMS, hazmat, technical rescue, response to terrorism, opioid crisis, and the like, but also to ensure that if they do not vote appropriately on fire fees, we can adequately defend from a position of their understanding our current staffing level and need to ensure same level of service and protect our membership. So please do not hesitate to reach out to any member of this board with any needs for clarity. But I do want to say how you can immediately impact is to ask questions, seek answers to what you and your members of the department and station are unsure about with regard to the union and your involvement. But mostly, there'll be a council workshop on the fire fees November 7th at 3 p.m. at City Hall. I understand it's short notice, but we need to make sure we protect not only the young members, but the future of our organization, and hopefully are able to address pay inequity and service delivery. We will be meeting at 2 p.m. in Johnson Square and walk over as a group to City Hall. This won't be a time to bang our chests, but we certainly will make sure they understand that we support the measure and will need their help. So 2 p.m. Johnson Square this Tuesday, November 7th, and we'll walk over to City Hall. Please, again, feel free to contact any member of the board or myself for any clarity. We appreciate you all, and everybody be safe.